Hey, it's Amber from the Kentucky Transportation Cabinet. Today, I'm getting ready to get my real ID. You may be wondering, why should I get a real ID? Well, beginning May 3rd, 2023, a standard Kentucky driver's license won't be accepted for domestic flights, entry to military bases, or entry to other federal buildings that require an ID, like the White House. I'm a big fan of traveling, and I want to make sure that I can catch flights with using the convenience of my driver's license once the enforcement date gets here. The first thing that I'm going to do before I schedule my appointment is make sure that I have all the right documents. You need specific documents to apply, so I'm going to get a personalized list online. All right, I've made it to realidky.com, and now I'm going to select the iDocument quiz. It gives you a full list of valid documents to choose from, but it boils down to 1 proof of identity, 1 proof of Social Security, and 2 proofs of residency. Now, I changed my last name when I got married, which means that I need to bring a bridging document to prove the name change. So I'm going to bring my marriage certificate. And here we are. I have my list of documents that I'm going to bring, and now I'm going to schedule my appointment. All right, I'm back on realidky.com, and I'm going to scroll down and select schedule an appointment. Now, there is a list of all the different locations. I'm going to choose the one closest to me. But a great feature is that you can go to any driver licensing regional office across the state to apply for a real ID. I've selected my location. I can choose from any date and time available. Once I've chosen my date and time, I'm going to enter my name and contact information. I'm going to make sure to check these boxes so I can get a text and email notification. I'll select next and finish. All right, I've made my appointment. I'm going to gather my documents and I'll see you at the office. All right, I've made it here for my appointment. I went online to realidky.com to double check and make sure the office was open. I've got my documents and my mask. Now I'm gonna check and see if they're ready for me to come in. That was easy. I've provided all my documents, and now it's time for my photo. Remember, no hats, no hair in your face, and no teeth showing. Now I'm going to choose the lifespan of the card. You can choose between a 4 or 8 year license. I'm going with 8 years. Let's double check the spelling of my name and address, since this is where my ID will be mailed. All good. Did you know you can opt in to join the Trust for Life Organ Donor Registry? You also have the option to register to vote. My permanent Real ID card will arrive in the mail in about 10 to 15 business days. In the meantime, I'll use this temporary document with my old ID attached. And this is good for driving, flying, anything a regular Kentucky license would be accepted for. Okay, we're at the last step, paying for the card. And that's it. Thanks for coming along with me. If you have questions about applying for a Real ID in Kentucky, check out realidky.com or realidky on social media. There's a ton of great information to help you apply. See you later.